Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Oblivion. Well, last time, I did the one thing that none of you were expecting. I made progress in the main plot, and today, I'm gonna do some more. I've been enjoying these missions, they're really bloody good. Especially as today, I feel like this mission is tailor-made for me. Track down Mythic Dawn spies in Bruma. Now, I tracked down a Mythic Dawn spy in Chorrol before anyone even told me to do so. Okay, I am good at this. I can break into people's houses, I can assassinate them. This is precisely my skill set. But before we start cracking open some locks, yes indeed, couple of people might be able to give me some clues.
We always see them near the runestone at dusk. They aren't too woodcrafty, but Grandmaster Joffrey has forbidden us to range too far from the walls. But it seems that you have been given the freedom to attack the enemy that we all crave. Good luck. We will keep the Emperor safe here. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where that runestone is. It's just to the right if you're going up the road from the Imperial City. Saw that one ages ago. Still, that only happens at dusk, and it's not dusk right now, so yes, hit number 2 coming from the Bruma Guard Captain. Does anybody know where she is? Here we go, found the lad inside. Understandably, yeah, Captain of the Guard doesn't go too far from the Countess.
Except for Chorrol coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town.
Okay, so, Chorrol. Officially, Chorrol is not suspicious as far as this guy's concerned. He's a local, but then again, yeah, plenty of people who are locals might actually be part of a secret cult. If they're doing a good job, the local guard shouldn't suspect anything. But, he's right. No one's travelling because of the crisis, meaning if someone is travelling, they're inherently somewhat suspicious. Let's start with Joel's house, break in there, have a look-see roundy. Here we go. Small shack right here behind the church, pretty much opposite my very first Thieves Guild fence, way back in the day. Magnificent. Right, best as I can tell, no basement, no secret back entrance, so alright, in we go. Let's just kinda hope he's not home, I suppose. No one around. Break the lock. And I mean, on the plus side, this place cannot take too long to... Okay, are you Joe? Uh-oh. Okay, I feel like there might be... Okay, I think we might have found the right person. Yes, given they just started summoning armor. And they look just like Mythic Dawn agents, yes. Also, I should continue my search for other spies. I'm going to be honest, I think I may have already located one. Yes. Like, I'm not 100% convinced. I trust, yes, Severi Faram, or whatever her name is. I feel like possibly there's something a little bit suspicious going on here. In some ways, this is definitely on the suspicious side. There we go, I've located a second spy. Brilliant. And I'm gonna be honest, game. I've got a feeling I might have located their base too. Alright, I've been very efficient today. Oh yeah, secret basement. Okay, I may have let Martin down by, you know, slightly letting Cameron get away with the amulet. But I am making up for it today. We are doing so well. Also, after so many false starts, I suspect I may be actually about to find a real, genuine, creepy murder basement. Magnificent. Alright, downstairs. Nobody in here, I would know, of course, but there's Mythic Dawn commentaries, nothing too dramatic there. Ah, but some orders. This could be just the thing. So, alright, what was the plan? Ah, but this is interesting. These people know how to open the gate. Obviously, well, actually, I didn't know they were doing this. I kind of assumed this was, you know, being done by... What's-his-face? Dagon, the demon, from the Oblivion side, because he could, because the dragonfire was weakening reality, or something to that effect. But apparently, they know how to do this, which would suggest I might be able to find a way to stop them. Like, say, if they need a particular spell or artifact or something to open the gates, get hold of that, they can't do it anymore. Still, small problem, they know about Martin, and they're planning to attack. Oh dear. We plan to open a great gate in the open ground before Bruma as soon as possible. Okay, the first 3 lesser gates represent only the preliminary stages of Great Gate deployment. Do not in any way compromise your cover in defense of these gates. New ones can be quickly and easily reopened. So, okay, you open little gates, enough little gates open, big gates open, oh. I'm suddenly wondering whether at some point I'm going to regret just running straight past so many gates and not dealing with them, if it's going to lead to great gates opening soon. Still, one more thing first. Door down here into Bruma Cavern. So, alright, let's see what's going on. Yes, Scroll there did mention escape routes. This might be how they're getting people, resources, etc. in and out. So, alright. Eyes open. Let's just figure out what's going on down here precisely. Okay, nothing of note just yet. One door out into the Chorrol Mountains. So basically, a way into town without passing guards. Gotcha. Meanwhile, it's still not dusk, so... okay, you know what? Going into that cave did remind me. There's something I want to do back at the Arcane University that might be really bloody useful for me. You see, right now, I've got myself, yes, Cowl of the Druid, Detect Life, 40 feet. Pretty useful in some ways, but it is a bit on the short range side, so now I can do spellcrafting. What if I made myself a scouting spell? You see, right now I know Detect Life, and admittedly it is, yes, that's mysticism, which I'm not brilliant at, but as I've learnt previously, when it comes to spellmaking, you can offset effectiveness against duration. So, yeah, I can just give myself ridiculous amounts of, say, barter for just a split second, because I don't need it for more than a split second, because time freezes when you're in a shop. Same basic principle applies here. If I whack a Detect Life spell up to 100, but it only lasts for a few seconds, then, yeah, that might be acceptable in terms of my ability to cast it. There we go. Max range I can do is 100 feet. I can actually go up to 21 seconds, but to be honest, at that point I'm just spending magicka I don't really want to spend. This is more of a spell I cast if I want to know what might be significantly far ahead. So this here is going to be my scouting spell. So yes, right now we can see my range with the cowl right there. It's reasonable. It's up to, yeah, that guy over there kind of wears off at that point. But cast the spell and all of a sudden just keep going backwards. You see, that's way more effective as an early warning system for who may or may not be nearby. Like, I can see those people all the way over there, nice and easy. Oh yeah, so yeah, the class is just in and out of range at this point. I feel like that's going to make life much easier when it comes to, yeah, scouting out potentially dangerous locations, figuring out whether anyone's actually still around. And while I'm in the Arcane University, okay, I swear, this is the last distraction. Well, okay, that's actually a lie. The second last distraction. Right now, I have got a pretty bloody useless greater power, so I'm gonna go see if maybe a better one's shown up. Oh, and this place is looking nice. I swear it wasn't this lit up last time I was passing by. Lovely. So, the new power is now Massa's Grace. So, agility up, endurance down. Now, I don't know if that's actually good for me. You see, the thing is, my agility is now at 107. And I think I saw someone mention that, yes, over 100, I'm not getting extra damage with the bow. 100 is more of a hard cap for agility. So, yeah, I don't know whether that's really good. In fact, it might be kind of worse. Because, at least previously, I could make myself much better at whacking people with a stick, should it be necessary. But what I really want is speed. Speaking of which, Cheetah's Nip. Again, not necessarily what I actually want. Here we go. If I'm remembering right, this here was the Steed Stone. And speed That is very much my game, yes. Oh yeah, speed and acrobatics. Now that's the greater power I want. Okay, back to Bruma. Just double check before we go back to Martin. Yes. Have I actually caught everybody? The people who were showing up at the runestone there at dusk? Was that those two who I've already killed? Okay, just wait till 6 PM. I'm gonna be honest. I suddenly can't wait because enemies are nearby. When, oh. I think that's just a goblin though. Hang on, I think that was just Jazz. A random goblin. Not necessarily, you know, that dangerous or related to the Mythic Dawn conspiracy. Still, may as well take him out while we're passing by. Okay, seems to be Dawn, not seeing any sign of trouble round here, but this here is what my brand new spell is for. If there is any member of the Mythic Dawn just, you know, meeting nearby, hiding anything, this will reveal them. Okay, nobody's here. Let's get back to Martin.
I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But it is clear that Mankar Cameron will soon bring all his power to bear against Bruma. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xerxes.
That was surprisingly easy to do. After the last mission was get into the Arcane University, find 4 books, solve a riddle, discover secret map, infiltrate cult, sacrifice an Argonian who didn't really do anything to me, then fight my way out without my weapons. Yes, I was expecting something a bit more complicated than they're in that house over there, but I guess not every quest could be, you know, quite that fancy. Okay, Sean Bean, what have you got for me?
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. The Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one.
Okay, so another very easy mission in a row here, because I am just swimming in the bastards. Okay, so I could give him the stuff I've already got, but to be honest, I like all of these. The Skeleton Key, very useful. Spellbreaker, a bit situational, I'll admit, but good enough I've decided to keep it on my person. Ring of Namira is just excellent, and Azura's Star, not a chance in a hell are you getting Azura's Star, so okay. I'm sure I've got more hidden away that I just sort of tossed in a chest because I didn't really want or need them. Here we go, back in my mansion in Anvil, 3 more. So, Sanguine Rose, honestly not actually sure what that one does actually, so maybe I shouldn't give it away. Then the Wabberjack, which appears to be, yes, less useful than the one in Skyrim, and also can only be used 10 times before needing to be very significantly recharged, so I can't see myself really using that, but actually, you know what? Volendrung, which I got just the other day. Am I ever going to be using, yeah, a giant 2-handed weapon that weighs 60? I really bloody doubt it. And in terms of, yes, anything else I've come across, her scene I still can't do. Almost can. I'm currently, yes, level 16, so I'm almost there. And Boethia, I think that one was level 20, so can't do that one either. Well, I'll be annoyed if something, you know, much worse shows up in a moment, but Volendrung, you're being sacrificed to Martin. I feel like Martin might be about to judge me for the fact that, yes, I had 4 Daedric artifacts on me, and I wasn't willing to give him any of them because I enjoy using them too much, so I had to go away and get a 5th to bring back to hand over to him. Like, that's going to be troubling from Martin's point of view, I think. So, here you go, buddy. Have a giant warhammer.
Who now knows the tale of how this Dwemer hammer came to embody the power of one of their most bitter foes?
So alright, John Dunn, we're just flying through the main plot at the moment.
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think.
Oh, okay, I've got... oh dear. I've got a bad feeling that great gate might have just shown up.
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
Okay, so just a regular gate. Oh, it's not going to be a regular gate. There's going to be something special about the gates.
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find.
He's not wrong. They are giant and on fire. Okay, you know what? I think I might have located the bastard, yes.
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Kavach available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time. We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate.
Okay, I do not trust this gate. Alright, this is a plot gate. Something's waiting for me inside, so... Okay, I want to make sure I'm prepared here. You see, my Conjuration's up to 73, and I'm gonna be honest, Demon Friend has served me well, but he is proving to be pretty bloody useless recently. He's barely doing a thing to the enemies I'm running into. It's time to change him over. I'd like to do that before we head inside the gates. Oh, and I know just the place to push me over the line, something I've been meaning to show off for quite some time. You see, once upon a time, I walked up the road beyond Chorrol into the mountains, and was rather disappointed to note that there was nothing at the end of the path. Well, it turns out there is. There's now a giant castle there, because this giant castle is DLC. Yes, indeed. Apparently, it needs a bit of help, which I am very happy to do by just tossing a giant pile of summons at it. Because as I understand it, this massive castle can be mine. Like, pretty bloody easily, actually. All I need to do is clear out a handful of bandits, and all of a sudden, it's going to belong to me. And here we go, couple of marauders coming in right now. Summon a demon. Don't forget to, yes, do a bit of dagger summoning too. This is going to be a highly ineffective dagger, but that's fine. These guys aren't doing much to me either, to be honest. No. And then, yes, just take you bastards out. The demon's actually doing better than me, for once, given I'm using, you know, a fairly ineffective summon dagger. Keep summoning more daggers. Keep summoning more demons. Life is good. These guys are not going to be able to do much to me. Though maybe the main lad who appears to have glass weapons, yes, just run away from him using the ancient martial art technique of just walking backwards while firing a bow, which appears to work beautifully well. Lovely. Also, apparently there's men-at-arms, and, yes, they're just sort of around. Also, a bandit's just shown up. That guy in red, he's a bandit, not actually one of these guys at all, so no, keep summoning daggers. Every summon dagger's a bit more conjuration. Excuse me, everybody please. No, we were on the same team, damn it. Also, uh-oh. Okay, maybe drink some of that really nice health juice you were making earlier, John. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of this these days. This is just lovely. And at this point, oh yeah, just get over to here and... Okay, it's more bandits. The bandits are tougher than the marauders, I think, at this point. Marvellous. Okay, I think everybody's dead. Various combinations of marauders, bandits, summoned demons, one lord. Everybody's ultimately just ended up dead. And here's the lad, Lord Kelvin, who gets me Shield of True Horn. Magnificent. Heavy armor with 7 on it. Honestly, not great, really. 14 weight's pretty light for heavy armor, mind. If you'd like to know something really amusing, by the way, I just tried to go inside the castle and the game crashed and the autosave corrupted and I hadn't made any manual saves since the start of this episode. So I just needed to do literally everything you've just seen again. Though, fascinatingly, this time, the local men-at-arms are actually bloody won.
This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Here, take this. It'll tell you all you need to know. As the newest master of the castle, I bid you welcome.
So there we go, for helping them protect the castle, though, to be honest, I didn't really, do too much on this occasion. I just get to own this castle if I want. It's not a bad castle either. It's fine. Decent design, pretty classic, looks very similar to many of the other castles I've seen, though. Okay, I feel like this should really be where a big fancy chair I sit on is, but I suspect someone's going to insist I pay them some money to build me a fancy chair. You know, there's a lot of cool stuff here. You get your own wine cellar, your own ridiculously large barrel of mead, all the rest of it. Presumably, there's going to be a creepy murder room somewhere or another. Oh, you see, secret movable pillars, all the rest of it. You can't go wrong with a secret movable pillar, though I feel like, yes, this has been used less for awesome stuff and more for somewhere to store the gardening equipment. The thing is, I just don't like being given a free castle, though officially, by the way, anybody who shows up to assist, they get the castle, because you'd rather the castle go to literally anybody than the marauders who were just outside, though, as I say, on this occasion, I didn't do much. His own men did the work, but I get the castle anyway. Brilliant. And here we go. If I want to, yes, repair the castle, I need to find Nilphus Amelion. He's got all the stuff in storage, but the castle's in debt, so, okay, that's the excuse why I need to pay him. Got it. And here we go, according to my journal, the land we're looking for is right here in the Imperial City, in the Merchant's Inn, so I'm pretty sure you were here already. I've walked past you before, so, okay, buddy. How much is it going to cost to sort out the castle? Okay, 2.5 grand each. Honestly, that's not that bad, and I suspect I can, haggle him down a fair bit. In fact, I know I can haggle him down a fair bit. Hang about. Let's just... Of course. Okay, he already loves me because I won a daring victory, but just use a bit of magic to make myself better at bartering, and we can get him down a good 400 a go. Brilliant. Though, I'm not buying all of this, and to be honest, I'm seeing a lack of, yes, throne room. Where's my throne? It's the one thing I want, so that may be the trophy hall. And go on, as I've knocked him down a bit, I'll take a bedroom, and I will take a library, because I will never turn down a library. It turns out this wasn't the trophy room. Bloody useless. Okay, now this is better at least, okay? Got myself a nice bedroom, got myself a library, got myself...
What is it now?
Got myself Rona. Who the flip are you? I didn't order one of you. Come with me, I'd like a drink. Okay, I don't know where this is going. I don't like the fact that I gave this guy 2 grand, came back to my bedroom, and now there's a woman with me who... Oh, I'm asking her to get me a drink, not asking her out for a drink. Okay, that's creepy. I mean, it's still weird that I paid for her up front, suggesting she's like a slave, not a servant, but it's not as bad as I thought it was, at least. Also, apparently that's got me skill books. That one was just a blade right there. Warrior, that turns out to not be. But okay, we might have ourselves a big old pile of nice books dotted about. Okay, somewhat more concerning. There appears to be somebody in the wall. Does anyone know why there's somebody hang about pillars? Can I... Oh!
This came for you, ma'am.
Does anybody know why there was a postman in the wall? Okay, move the pillar. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Also, hang on, where the flipped it? Why do I have a trapdoor out to... What the cock? And how did you even get in here? Okay, I've just got a, secret rooftop archery range. That's nice, I'll admit. Aha! But I suspect I have stumbled across something rather important, which is, the one reason I did decide to come here is, it's not just a free castle. There is a tiny mystery attached to it, and I suspect I've just found the opening bit. The former Lord's journal. So okay, this isn't the lad who was dead outside, this is his father's journal. Lord Kane returned last night while the others were gone to the city. Thank Onsi, it was only myself and Garridon, faithful friend. I have sworn him to secrecy. He was only too happy to let me take responsibility for what we did. I am more resolved than ever that the others must never find out. They must never know what Lord Kane has become. Our liege lord, we sacrificed everything for him. So, okay, something really bad happened. So bad, in fact, that part of the J, about 2/3 down page 3, has managed to escape the page it's written on. And it would appear that, yes, Lord Kane actually died. but a battle mage brought him back to life, and okay, I'm guessing that never ends well for anybody. Thinking quickly, I suggested she tend to Lord Cain in the grotto till I'd prepared the others. She agreed without suspicion. I wonder if her mind had become disordered by her evil practices. My performance could not have been all that convincing. Once they were inside, I shut them in. So there is a necromancer and some form of undead former lord hidden in a grotto somewhere. And we know how to open secret doors. It's the pillars. Gotcha. I had workmen cover up the doorway. Only a few of the others were ever aware of that passage behind the training room. Okay, I think I saw a training room down in the basement when I was doing a tour earlier. Brilliant. Still, as I'm the lord of the castle, may as well make use of the men-at-arms, and what better way to find those bastards than by using my new scouting spell. Brilliant. Now, I'm pretty sure I saw down over here. Okay. That is a bit of a thing over here, but which are we... Oh, hang on. This looks good. That looks... Oh, yeah. That's a fake wall right there. So, me and you, buddy, down into the grotto. Let's go kill ourselves a necromancer and probably your former lord, actually. Oh, yeah. Things are getting a little bit creepier down over here. Just to get the first shot in, if we can. Keep on keeping on. Check the pillars. It's always the bloody pillars. There we go. Nothing ahead of me. Then again, actually, John, detect life. That works on the undead, right? I mean, hopefully it does. So just, oh. I see a skeleton. Okay, skeletons are always bad. That's fine to just take out. I'm guessing that's a skeleton hero. By the way, just pop a nice little summon down to distract him. No, you don't, buddy. Then we all just pile in. Beautiful. Okay, that was Lord Cain, apparently. Okay, he was a skeleton. Fair enough, and ooh. Valor stones. Oh, hang on. I think we might not be done yet. I think possibly the necromancer might still be around. And okay, this... Oh, blimey. Okay, let's just get some more assistance in. If you'd be so kind. There's definitely ow, bloody hell. There's definitely something else here. Gotcha. Just keep on keeping on. Hop up on the table. We've got ourselves a nasty summon guy. And I'm guessing he's a lot nastier than, yeah, the lad we just took out. Just keep on summoning. Frost damage resistance. Good. Good, good, good. He's going down. The lad is going down here. In fact, you know, I think we might almost be there. So let's go over to... Hang on a minute. Where is my bound bow? That'd do the job very nicely. So, bound bow. Get that out. And... Oh, I thought we were about there. Okay. Conjuration 75. And to celebrate that... I think he might already be... Okay, no, he's not dead. He was just standing perfectly still. He's still... Are we sure he's dead? Because he had a health meter for a second. Well, he's got a key. There's a note here. Got myself a nice, creepy murder basement. I love it. He had a staff of fire too. That's got to be worth something. Some chests. Could have just cracked that open. 25 gold. That was the secret treasure at the base of this castle. It was 25 bloody gold. Brilliant. Nothing too critical in the note, really. He was just going a little bit, yes, Resident Evil itchy tasty as time went by. And my Lord Manny Marco. That name rings a bell, but I can't place it. Still, more Valor stones, so bare minimum, made a bit of my money back from, yeah, furnishing the place. So that's good at least. And that's, I understand it is, literally it. That was, the entire mystery of the castle done. But you know what? I'm not going to turn my nose up at it because it got me what I needed. Alright? It got me Conjuration 75. Also, oh, you can stop following me now, by the way. Good job. Oh, and this is just meant to be. The Conjuration Centre of Cyrodiil is just down the road from my new castle where I just hit Conjuration 75, Chorrol. Brilliant. Okay, I've quickly sold all those Valor stones and a few valuable bits of gear that I picked up from the marauders outside the castle, so I've got a bit of cash again. Now, who's the conjuration specialist? Ah, yes, I remember you, buddy. It's you, isn't it? And, oh yeah, all of the conjuring weapons, but don't worry about that. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's find ourselves, oh, blimey. Okay, so, Daedroth. I could summon a Daedroth, the giant Deathclaw monstrosity. Oh, I love it, but, okay, hang about. Can I do, oh, I could do all of this. Oh, there are so many options. I could do Frost Atronax as well. That's nice, okay. This stuff's got to be about what we already had. Now, we can have, oh, Skeleton Champions. I don't know what any of this is, but I'm buying all of it. Just a quick haggle spell, just to, you know, make sure we're getting a good price. Though fascinatingly, yes, the guy who sells the most advanced conjuration spells in the world, he's a trader of alteration, not conjuration, which feels really wrong, actually. So, okay, obviously, we're having the Daedroth. That's got to be my new go-to on a day-to-day basis. Ghosts, however, ghosts could be really useful, because presumably they're pretty resistant to normal weaponry. So they could do really, really bloody well as a distraction against, yeah, say, random guys with swords. That'd be solid, so get you as well. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm buying everything. Though, screw Skeleton Hero, we're going straight up to Skeleton Champion. And I don't even know what a Spider Daedra is. I'm not sure I've seen one of them, but screw it, we're having it anyway. So, Faded Wraith, that's the interesting one. Presumably, yes, I remember you guys. So, you're going to be resistant to physical attacks. And I'm guessing you're going to, like, yeah, cast spells. So, against just a random bandit on the road, say, you'd be very, very useful indeed. But okay, let's stay focused on the big one here. Summon a Deathclaw. So just to bring you in and... oh yeah. Oh flippin' yeah. Oh, I have made such good decisions in life. Life is just so good all of a sudden. So alright lads, I'm back. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm ready. Alright. I've got a brand new friend who's going to help us in the Oblivion Gate. So, okay, I suspect this one is going to be nasty and mean and all of you are going to die. But don't worry, the important thing is I'm going to live because I have got a Deathclaw to protect me. So life is good. And on that, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that's enough for now. Next time, we're going into the plot gate to see what's going on inside, and I'm going to have some fun with some brand new flipping summons. And after that, well, you know what? I'd say we've probably done enough main plot for the time being. Alright, there's a couple of guild missions I most definitely want to get back to. One in particular, a comment did tip me off, might be, yes, rather of interest to me, so we'll discuss which one that is next time. Hopefully you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Oblivion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.